is below freezing, as we've been telling you most of the morning, and most Delaware Valley is just really cold this morning. So, I mean, many of you probably have your heat on.
And we want to make sure that you're keeping your house warm, but doing it the right way. So, PHL 17's Kelsey Fabian is taking care of that this morning. She joins us now live from Oliver Heating and Cooling in Delaware County. Hey, Kelsey.
Good morning, Nick and Dee. That's right. We are going to be talking about heating, but before we even get to that, I want to put people in the holiday spirit a little early. On my way here, I was listening to some Christmas music. I even saw some Christmas lights. And here at Oliver Heating and Cooling, they are getting people ready for the holidays with heat for the holidays.
That's correct.
And we've got Bernie here. He is the senior VP, and he is going to tell us a little bit about this way that you're giving back to the community.
We've been doing this for over 22 years. To date, we've given away 90 heating systems for families in need. We're really proud of our team and the fact that they all volunteer their time on a Saturday. We do it the second Saturday of the year.
And I know it's a really big deal for you guys. We actually have some pictures that we do want to show of years when you've done it in the past. So tell us a little bit about how it will be different this year, but you're still going out and you're still going to help out these families.
Yes, it will be different, unfortunately, with social distancing and having to wear the mask and all the protections we have to take. We're going to be dealing with smaller crews this year instead of the larger crews. We used to put four to 10 people in a home and knock the job out in a couple of hours. It might take a little bit longer this year, but we'll staff it appropriately to make sure everybody's safe.
And when it comes to where you're at in the process right now, I know you already closed nominations, so people were already nominated, but where are you at in the process as far as how you're going to pick these families?
We're in the process of going through the nominations that have been submitted. We have a team of people that will review these nominations, which is very difficult to do because there's some really sad stories out there of people that are in need and have some real challenges. And then we'll go out and we'll review the systems, look at the home, check the neediness of the furnace. Sometimes people get nominated and their heater's really not that bad. We'll end up giving those folks a free tune-up to make sure their system's operating safely. And then the other folks will narrow it down by going through the process to decide which ones are the most neediest homes and the most neediest heating systems.
And you end up going out and doing this in January, correct?
We'll do that in December, and we do the installation in the beginning of January, correct.
So just in time for when it starts to get really cold and people really need it.
Yes, that's correct.
But we did promise we were going to talk a little bit about heating this morning, obviously, and tips and tricks because, you know, heating can get expensive. There are ways to keep your system, obviously, maintenance to help with that. We've got Norm here. He is an expert technician. Norm, good temperature to set your thermostat at in the daytime if you're not home.
If you're not home, you usually want to set it about 10 degrees lower than what you normally set it when you're at home.
And then, so what would be a good temperature that you would use when you're at home?
Good temperature, usually we find people are good with 68, 70 degrees, around there.
And is that what you guys have yours at?
Yeah, we're at that right now.
And is that a good way to help keep your costs down if you change the temp in the day?
With a gas furnace or any fossil fuel furnace, you can go with a 10-degree spread. If you're having a heat pump with a electric backup, you want to maintain temperature. You don't want to set back.
All right, great to know. Now, Nick and Dee, you might notice that I am in a flannel shirt this morning. That's because Norm, he's got his tool belt with him, and he's going to teach me some of his tips and tricks in the next hour. He's going to show us how they maintenance heating units. I'm going to take part in that, so I felt like this helped me look the part. It's probably more lumberjack, but I'm going with it. So I'm going to send it back to you guys because I got to get ready.
Hey, look, Kelsey, if you want to wear flannel while you're working on furnaces, more power to you.
Go ahead. Thank you. I appreciate that, Nick.
Yeah.